Hey guys, welcome back to the Bros Films channel, and today I'm playing some more Wings of Duty, and I'm trying to find like the perfect plane or tactic for taking out Japanese fighter planes. However, it's kind of hard to get the footage for this because there wasn't a lot of people on realistic mode, so I just started to do random stuff, so we'll just see what I get myself into. So because I couldn't find any enemies, I decided to climb as high as I could, which was about 30,500 feet. And altitude really affects you in this game. Like, as you can see, like, this is probably the really unrealistic part about it. Like, I'm going like 30 miles per hour and I'm still floating. And then here, I try to get myself into a stall so I could just like stall all the way down, but it didn't really work. So I'm just going down. Like, the higher you go up in elevation, like the slower your plane will go, and the less responsive it'll be. However, the stalling speed is significantly reduced for some reason, which I'm not sure, but here I'm just trying to gain as much speed as possible, and I actually do it and go pretty fast, but it doesn't start accelerating to the bottom. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't really start accelerating until I get my altitude down to like 10,000 feet, really. And I was hoping I'd go a lot faster, but I didn't. And if you're ever doing like BNZ or Boom and Zoom, this won't work at this elevation because your screen will start shaking like that, and also you'll just go so fast you won't be able to maneuver that well. But it's enough speed to get you back up. However, I probably lost more speed in the process of going down than I did. So anyways, that was just cool. That's probably like the max elevation you can probably go to, like the service ceiling. But yeah. So here I was trying to dogfight with another bomber, which you shouldn't do because you will not win. Because the other guys back then will just take you out real easily. Even if you can land a lot of shots, I mean, they're gonna have a better time landing all their shots. And if my rudder still worked, I would have got the kill. But he shot off all my ailerons, my rudder, my elevator. So basically, I was just going down, and I had trouble getting them out of there, and they just all died. I couldn't steady it out, so yeah, don't do this to other bombers. Don't dogfight with it. It's not gonna work unless someone's tailing you. Now let's take a look at some BNZ. So right there, there's an enemy fighter beneath me. I don't know what plane he's in, but we're always gonna assume that it's not a plane that you can turn with. Although this plane I was able to turn with, so I got pretty lucky. So anyways, I'm gonna start diving down on him, and I don't like the angle coming in at. It's not a good angle because otherwise then I'll have to like try pulling up at the same time, and I'm probably like overshooting here by a lot. I don't know. I'm not doing too well there, so I start pulling up, and the screen starts shaking everything. I'm going super fast, and I'm trying to pull up because he's right behind me now, and then for some reason he just turns again. So I'm like, what the heck? So I decided to take advantage of this opportunity and turn into him, so I can get some shots off. I probably should have turned sooner, but I wasn't sure if he was going to do something, or, I don't want to be in a position where he could outturn me. And by the looks of it, I think he's in a Hurricane or something like that. It's a British plane, so I don't think it's a Spitfire though. But anyways, I'm going to try climbing up again because he's behind me, and he's going to try climbing with me, and then someone's on his tail, but I don't think they're in MG range yet. So I start climbing up, and I hope that he just can't climb with me because I'm losing speed pretty fast right now. And then he decides that he just can't pull with me, so I turn into him now while he turns away, which will put me on a 6. And again here, I don't like the angle I'm coming in. I like to not come down straight on them because then it's really hard to like set your lead or something. Like, if you're just like right behind them, it's a lot better. And then here I decided to reduce my speed because I wasn't sure if I was going to slam into the ground or not. And I just wanted to try to get on this guy's tail. So I'm going to pull up again. And the Hurricane apparently is very good with climbing. So if you're against a good player, they will out climb you kind of. Like, they'll just turn up and pull harder than you. So they will get on your tail eventually from doing this. But I decided to keep doing it because I didn't think this guy was super skilled. Because right here you can just see he's missing all the shots. I probably would have missed all my shots too, but he doesn't look like he's super skilled because he's making a lot of mistakes. But anyways, now I'm going to turn into him. I get hit a little bit, but it doesn't do any damage, I don't think. So now I decided to pull in the second he starts stalling. And that was his mistake, just trying to follow me up there. But I don't know what else he could have done. Now here he's just going, I'm trying to set the lead again at this angle they don't like. And of course it's not missing out. And then when he turns like that, it makes it feel a bit easier to get the lead, but it's not, because he just keeps turning. So I'm going to try to turn with him now, because I think I can out-turn him in a situation like this. And you can see I kind of get the right angle to where my out-turning kind of works. And then we first cross over, we fire, and then no one gets any hits. And he knows he's in a bad situation, but he doesn't know what to do, so he just keeps turning, hoping something magical would happen. But usually in these types of situations, nothing magical does happen. So on the second run, he gets hit quite a bit, actually. And his back tail just like comes off, and then he just goes down. So that was a pretty interesting kill. And now over there I see an Oscar, so I'm going to go check that person out. Now this Oscar has an altitude advantage over me, but or she, I don't know. The person's not turning into me, so this is going to be a pretty easy kill. And all of a sudden they decided to turn downwards, which kind of messes up my lead a bit, but I'm able to just get a little shots in, pepper him a bit. And then here's where all of my shots break up. And like last person, I just shot off the back of their plane and just caught on fire, and they just go down. Except this person kind of blows up. So yeah, another kill. So remember, if you don't have that altitude advantage, always go head on head. And also try to pick and choose your targets and don't do what I did here. Although I'll still probably keep doing it. But basically I wasn't paying too much attention and didn't try to go head on head with him. And then here I know I'm in a bad situation, so I try trying to get out of it, but I know that plane's faster than me. So I'm going to try pulling down as fast as I can. And then here I'm going pretty fast, but he's probably going faster. So I decide my best option is to make him overshoot. So here's where I cut my throttle. And I wish I was closer to him, because then if I cut my throttle, he would have overshot me. And here I'm just doing these slight turns and whatever, just trying to outmaneuver him. Or not outmaneuver, but trying to make him overshoot me and just keep missing all the shots. Maybe make him run out of his 20 millimeters. And I'm starting to lose a lot of speed, but he's still pretty far behind me. And then here he overshoots, but he recovers from it by turning into me. And if I never, there's one part where I would have got the kill if I had ranked so much speed in that maneuver I had to pull. And that's what got me killed, because I wasn't able, I went into a stall. And you'll see, like, how close to a kill I was. So he's shooting me and everything, and he shoots off my rudder, which makes me lose so much speed. And I'm like, and then all of a sudden he just overshoots me and I just can't pull up. And I'm like, what the heck? And then he decides to pull up, and I already know I'm finished, because I'm losing speed in the plane, because he shot on my engine as well. So I know that my plane's finished, so I might as well at least check instead of die. So I was so close. If he never shot off that rudder, it would have been a kill. So yeah, always pick and choose your targets. So I know this video was a bit on the short side, but you know, I had trouble getting footage for this, and it took quite a bit of time. But I think the kills were pretty cool in this, even though I didn't do too much of B and Z like I hoped. Sometimes, I mean, other tactics will work out better for you, like with the Oscar. I mean, why dive on him? He's already just flying straight, or, you know, turn with that Hurricane when I can just kill him. But anyways, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.